Okay, good morning, guys. Again, you may hear some hammering and pounding while the roof is being worked on. Just ignore it. But I wanted to show you really quick because, before I go to prison for having a YouTube channel and having freedom of speech and discussing a high profile case that's all over the media and also new documentaries that made it, again, overly a high profile case. Like, it's everywhere. Again, new blood to the case, everything. But apparently this is illegal to do, and I'm going to prison along with my good friend Dr. B, and Tanya's going to prison. I guess Armchair Detective's going to prison. My boyfriend's probably going to prison now just for being my boyfriend, and I talk about the case. Who knows? So before I get the papers from Mr. Frankie Rzucek for having a YouTube channel and for going on panels and discussing a case, because apparently, that is a crime. I deserve to be in prison along with Chris Watts. I'm going to put out as many videos as I can, okay? Before you guys go ahead and donate to him to help these lawyers throw us all in prison, I just want to go over something really quick. Martin Dehan, a lot of us know him. If some of you don't know him, I'm sure you'll be over checking him out fairly quickly. This is a channel that the Rzueks are behind and help support on a daily basis. This channel here, as you can see, Martin Dehan, this is all towards, now a lot of it is going to say Armchair Detective. It's all just hate videos and nastiness, but not just towards Alan. Anybody who's ever said hello to Alan, anybody who's ever gone on Alan's channel or panel, anybody who's even uttered the name Armchair Detective are all bullied and harassed. Anyone who, even says Alan Vinicombe, anyone who says Armchair Detective, you are going to prison. You see all these videos, right? Armchair Detective, Armchair Detective, Armchair Detective. But they also bully myself, Tanya, Dr. B is another one. There's a lot of us creators that are also being bashed in these videos too. Yeah, donate to Armchair. Here he is making fun of Armchair Detective making money off of a case that's high profile. So all of these videos, and this is just a start. I just want you to see. Here's one here, which is actually a video that makes fun of a lot of us. Look who is in the comments. You are who you surround yourself with. One was charged with convicted of animal abuse and torture. One stalks his wife and drinks constantly. One is a racist and plain to see. One lies and threatens people. One yells and abuses women. They are trying to get a child and women murderer out of prison, and the main one lies, cheats, steals, and cons people to make tons of money. I'm sure there's a lot more, but like I've said before, birds of a feather flock together. Now, I could click on any one of them videos. You're going to see Frankie Rzucek right there in the comments. So, hey, Frankie, when we're all going to prison, you might want to get yourself an attorney. Oh, here you go again. You're right. I think he wrote those threats to himself. Notice the horrible spelling, LOL, and he didn't show the name. Wouldn't you? Hell, I share all of it when I share someone threatening me. Yeah, I'm about to share a lot of threats I get that we can actually link right back to you, Frankie. And not even just you, but the people that you are behind and supporting, like Mr. Martin Dehan. Here you are, supporting him, bullying, harassing, doxing people. I could go on another video. Oh, here's one from a day ago.
Everybody's joining in.
One day ago. I bet I find Mr. Frankie Rzucek in the comments. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Will I find Frankie? Now here we go. We have a detective right here that's actually left me comments telling me that he is investigating me. And charges are coming for me. So this detective here, Ben Woes, whatever the fuck, he's actually going around and promoting hate, harassment, and bullying on other channels while he's actually threatening to throw me in prison and collecting files on me that he is putting charges on me and making a case against me. Right here. Ben Woes, whatever the fuck. Is Frankie in here? He might not have even got a chance. It is a day old. He might comment like today. Oh, bingo! LML, thanks for the laughs this morning, bud. And yes, there was hair found. If the POS would just read the discovery, he would have seen all the evidence. But that But that would F up his narrative and propaganda. What a loser. Love the song too, bud. Yeah, I mean, Frankie, you're on like every video, my friend. Let's see. I wonder if we can find Frankie. It's like a game almost. Who spots Frankie first? Another harassment, bullying video. Oh God, didn't even have to go that far. Look at this. Man, I can't wait until his money train and his lies, harassment, slander, and defamation threats all come to an end. Great job as always, buddy. Hope you're doing better. We all knew he sends these threats to himself because he never shows their name, and if he does, we can debunk it. What a effing loser. God bless Tom Petty. I mean, this every single video. Should we do one more before I end this video? Let's here, we'll take a gander. We'll do like a 80 mini mini mo. Let's do this one. Hey Alan, there you are. Another hate video against Alan and whoever else they decide to throw in this video with Alan. Me, Tanya, Dr. B, everybody. All right, guys, the game starts. Can we spot Mr. Frankie Rzucek Jr.? Dun, 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 dun. Is he here? Did he miss a video? Oh my gosh! Here we have Mr. Frank Rzucek Sr. even backing and standing behind this. So he puts everyone's name and phone number. I thought that was against YouTube policies. Well, Sir Frank Rzucek, there is a lot of things that are against YouTube policies, but YouTube just doesn't seem to care or do anything about it. All right, we found Papa Rzucek. Can we find the junior? Where is he? Maybe Dad had to get this one because Junior missed one. Did he miss one? Can we spot Frankie Jr.? Here's a real nasty piece of work too. This bitch here. She's behind a lot of death threats that I've get to that are even threatening my children. Oh, bam. Oh, there's ma'am. All right, so I do not see Frankie Jr., but we saw Papa Rzucek in there. All right, let's, just for the shit and giggles, let's do one more. Can we, dun, dun, dun. Here we go. The con man, Ellen. Oh, I'm making fun of Roxy, I think is her name. Oh God, we didn't even have to scroll. Boom. Here he goes. So the man that was created a witch hunt about NK and having people all over the world looking for her and could possibly hurt her because of his lies and says she is a murderer every day, says her father has contacted him. Didn't he also say NK's dad paid off cops and Anadarko to lie about a murderer? But now he is contacting him? Ha ha ha, what the fuck? If anyone believes that, I give up on humanity. Oh, Frankie. Oh, Frankie. We gave up on humanity a long time. Oh, here we go. Here's a lot more. It's unbearable. I wonder what else he will make then believe next. Next, he will have NK's friend Jim or whatever his name is on, and AD said killed everyone. What makes me mad is that he is taking the blame away from the real murderer and making random people the culprit. Everyone is to blame besides the one who actually admits to it and gave very disturbing details on how he murdered my poor nieces and sister. That's like saying 4 or 5 other people killed Nicole Brown and O.J. Simpson. What the fuck, man? Well, Frankie, you know, one other person was involved in killing Nicole Brown. And, yeah. So don't even get me started on that. But also, you also were saying just last year while you were raising money that there's other people involved. Multiple comments. And I'm going to keep putting them out. Other people put this into your ex-brother-in-law's head. Other people helped him plan this. So other people who put these thoughts and now your family is murdered, shouldn't they be in prison too, Frankie? Remember, just last year, around the anniversary, you were still blaming other people, not just Chris Watts. So, oh, here we go, another one. Wow, you just can't help yourself. Scary, isn't it? See how fast people get brainwashed? That's what our media does here in the U.S. It's unbelievable how evil some people are. Yeah. Speaking of evil, Frankie Rzucek. Speaking of evil. So this is just some, and I'm going to keep putting them out. Like I said, before I get the papers and I get charged and I'm sent to prison for having a YouTube channel or ever being on a panel with Ellen or even saying the word armchair detective. Well, I just wanted to give you guys a little look and I'm going to keep them coming. As many as I can before I go to prison, okay? So, Before you donate, I really think that you should just take a few minutes. It's not going to take you long to go and see what the whole family is actually supporting and behind. We're going to go through other channels too that are actually putting very disgusting channels out. You saw a fit of crime, and you see that Frankie Rzucek Jr. and the Mama Sandy is actually behind these channels too. So when he's going to sue and put everyone in prison for harassment and online cyberbullying and everything that's happened to him, be prepared for every single one of us to countersue Frankie, because the shit that you've been putting out just on me alone, I will be countersuing. I will get some of your Watts money. And while you're at it, maybe you should stop using the Watts name for your GoFundMes, for your PayPals, for your stupid fundraising that you're lying to people about. I'm going to make sure people know what you are behind while you're trying to actually raise money. Not trying, you have. You raised almost $99,000 of your 100K. And just a couple months ago, you said, this is the first GoFundMe I made. Da, 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 da. Fucking liar. It's the only one that's still up. You've got over your 10 grand. That should be more than enough for attorneys to start working for you. In fact, with the case that you're a part of, attorneys would have started working for you immediately. And you should have already had an attorney picked out, by the way, for the case that you're trying to do. I know I already have one picked out for when I have my prison sentence and when I'm next to Chris Watts. I have the attorney that will fight for me. And guess what? He's willing to start it off pro bono too, but I could start a GoFundMe. Whatever. We'll figure it out as soon as I'm in prison. So anyways, Frankie Rzucek, I don't know what you're trying to do. I have to say, last night I heard a voice, and it wasn't me. I think it was Shanann. And she said she was very disappointed in what her little brother is doing, and that she really thought maybe you would start doing good and using her name for good. But she sounded a little disappointed. Okay. Bye, Frankie.